Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit here, back again with Attack on Titan. We are on episode 17 of Season 3, and in the last episode, fucking cliffhangers, as per fucking usual with this show, ended off with Erwin being struck by a piece of debris that obviously the Beast Titan has been thrown. So Erwin has decided that there is no easy way out of this, and the only way to even have a hope of progressing with what they have been building up towards, he essentially has to sacrifice himself. Last episode was fantastic. I mean, anytime you give Erwin just like a chance to, to talk, just let him, his speeches are legendary, let's be honest. I mean, the idea that he was thinking that, this is only going to work if I manage to get all of these rookies to essentially go on a suicide mission and charge the Beast Titan. But the only way that can be done is if I lead them. So he has to give himself up. One of the things that I was talking about after our last episode was I was wondering like what had happened to Erwin at that, like, at the end there, at that very moment. People did confirm that he was actually struck, and when I was making the thumbnail as well, I did notice there's like a sort of like dust had been flung up, like a smoke sensor in a way, around his sternum essentially, which fuck, it's not good. That's not good. But he's not dead yet, so I'm holding out hope. I mean, Levi right now is on a fucking murder mission. I can't wait to fucking see that. I just want him to go. It's gonna be great. Just see him. It's like this train of fucking Titans on a perfect path to the Beast Titan. The problem is that I don't think the Beast Titan has had enough time to be a big bad yet. I mean, he's had his moments, sure, but I just think I don't see how, because honestly, my thoughts on it are, if he dies, if the Beast Titan dies, then I'm going to be a bit disappointed, because I see him as like, he's clearly the highest up in rank in whatever hierarchy like that side seems to have. So to have him die like just like that would be a bit underwhelming, even though I know that Levi is like clearly the one person you would bet on to do it. Other than that, what's going on the other side of the wall is we've got Eren, who's in his Titan form, who has hit the wall. He's actually on top of it right now, so he's still coming back around. There was that like little inconsistency as well that people pointed out, was like, Eren was supposed to be in 15-meter Titan form when he was going up against Reiner, and he'd never de-transformed and re-transformed since then. So when he was up against the grabbing a hold of the Colossal Titan's essentially ankle/shin area, it looked like he was about 8 meters then, but he never re-transformed. So yeah, a little bit of an inconsistency there, but I think they're just copying from the manga panels, so I've been told, because it's exactly the same in the manga. So I don't know, little inconsistency, but it doesn't really matter all that much. I'm not really all that fussed about that anyway, as long as the story's good, which it is. Armin is getting to the point now where he needs to come up with a plan as well. So we're going to see whether he can actually come up with something. I hold out hope for my favourite character. Come on, Armin. And that's all I've got. So I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. We're just going to get in episode 17 and see what we get. So without further ado, let's go. don't even. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. The last credit scene of the first fucking part of season 3, and I knew. I said it was fucking. It was either going to be Erwin or it was going to be Armin, and I fucking. It was more towards Armin just because of the way that Eren and Mikasa were acting, and and up until this point, I was just thinking, I don't know how it gets to that point, like how that happens, and that's as soon as it fucking, as soon as he was like heating up and it wasn't like producing like steam and it was just sheer heat, I fucking knew it. God's sake. I don't even know what to fucking talk about. Like, I've got stuff written down, but I can't even. I don't even want to. I don't know where to fucking start, man. It was, fuck. It was like, the episode was unbelievable. Like, that episode is like, it never stopped. Okay. Alright. I don't know if Erwin's dead. Because it looks like that would do some damage. What happened to him? But I don't know if he's dead or not. It didn't seem as final as what happened to Marlowe. Fucking hell. I like how Marlowe kept them on, like kept them going when Erwin had fallen off his horse, you know. And then Levi coming across. It happened like well, it didn't happen exactly like I thought it would have, but like I didn't see the Beast Titan or Zeke, I guess, dying, because I just felt like there's more there that needs to be explained, and he's like up there with, like, you know. He knows pretty much fully what's going on by you know, he was getting pissed off and he was talking about King Rice and how, you know, they it's almost like it's weird because in previous episodes where you've had this clear sort of thought processes with Reiner and Berthold saying that this humanity is evil. It's an evil race of people, and just by the way Zeke was talking about it there, it seems like he thinks that because of the like, you know, the people up top, so, you know, Rod Rice and stuff like that, him, and I guess like the government sort of politics around it. Like, that's what he hates, not necessarily the people that are fighting under all of them. then it's not an evil race, is it? It's just, you know, people. I only wrote down 4 things. Marlowe keeps the rookies on track as he gets pissed and knows about King Rice. The idea of the Colossal Titan, because due to its size, that it becomes less sort of efficient over time. So when I talk about the battle of attrition against it, you know, eventually it'll get weaker. And then I put down Ryan, I can't remember much either, and I don't know if that's due to the fact that he had his head blown off, so like it, like, you know, forming his mind again. I'm wondering if it like basically removed like some memories from him. I mean, theoretically you'd think it would remove the whole like all of his memories, but I don't know. I guess if the Titan has a brain inside of it that he, you know, because he did transfer his consciousness to it. I mean, I'm not sure you can transfer memory into other body parts, so the Titan must have a brain, right? Well, yeah, they do have a brain, because Rod Rice's came out when he lifted his fucking head up. So yeah, they do have one. Still, though, that's probably the reason why he's so... Because I thought it was a thing of, like, he's turning back again. Rhinos turning back again to, like, he's... like, with his split personality, but I think it was more, like... Because he wasn't changing into the other personality of being a soldier versus a warrior. It was more like he was still a warrior, but there was some things that he couldn't remember, so... Well, Hanji, she's still alive. Thank fuck. She came in to fucking save the day. Open up Rhinos' mouth and then, Jesus, blowing him like out of the nape from, you know, basically sticking a thunder spear down his gullet and blowing him out there. Like, that's... I can't fucking believe how this all ended. Like, they've now got Berthold and Reiner. They've got a hold of them both. So yeah, what happened with Levi? Fucking Levi, like every time, like when he's in that fucking that mode, I just love I love the fact like Zeke was so like overwhelmed. It was such a great sequence. It was fucking unbelievable. This whole episode, like, oh. The thing that really sucks about that is that Levi failed. And I knew it was going to end up this way. I knew it was. But we didn't know that that was the actual part of the plan as well. It's like the idea of that you need to keep him alive so that you can pass the Beast Titan power onto somebody else, right? Like his first thing, the first person obviously popped in his head was Erwin. I'm sure it's a thing where he has to be alive, innit? Like you have to be alive. I need to see what he said. Because he said something. Yeah, even if they're on the brink of death, yeah, so they have to be alive. And Armin's dead, right? So that's not gonna fucking happen. Like I say, I don't even know if Erwin's dead or not. If he is, then fuck. Because then there goes essentially my two favourite characters. It's fucking great. I said, like, you know, when it comes to characters and stuff, it's like you know, the smart ones who tend to think more. So Armin was always up there. He's gone. And Erwin, for all I know, is gone. Hanji's back, so, you know, that's something. But I guess that's something to be... Oh, fuck's sake, this episode. Like, it pisses me off because it's like it ended like it ended so fucking like I don't know how do you describe it, like when the box titan thing was carrying away Zeke, and Zeke was like so assured that he'd won and it was his victory, and is it? Like at the moment I don't think it is, because on the other side of the wall they've now apprehended Bertold and Reiner, and because it ends like that it's like a victory for our side, yet to get there is so fucking tragic. Oh, fuck's sake. It's everything that this show says it is, and it pisses me off. Like, they're sacrificing for fucking humanity's victory. That's basically what the whole show is. And it annoys me that, like, I know it's coming, and I know this is the kind of shit they have to do, and it... Oh, fucking hell. It annoys me because I have to sit here and basically say that was fucking great. That was great. It's so fucking great. But I don't want to sit here and say it's great. Because I'm sad. I want to just be able to sit here and say, fuck this show, I fucking hate it. Never watching it again. You killed my favourite character. But I can't. I have to sit here and tell and say how great it is. Like, Armin's story. He was the same way like the whole time. Like this idea that he never... And he didn't, as far as I can remember. There's never not been a time where he's... legitimately like ran. I guess on some... No, because I don't think he specifically ran away from Annie. When he was like when it was him and the female Titan, because I still think he was going just the same way that he was told to go, right? So I don't think he was running then. So throughout the whole fucking show, you know, him as a kid. You know, he's like, I don't run, you know, so I don't lose. And he still didn't, even at the end. Fucking Armin, man. Fuck. My mind's like racing then, like, how... The fight with Eren and Mikasa against Levi must have to do with the injection then. But I don't know what... Is it... fuck, it's going to be something like... It's going to be like they want to use the injection on Armin, but because he is dead, Levi knows it'll be a waste. That's got to be it, right? That has to be it. Because I don't understand why else. I mean, he's basically guarding. Levi is in between Eren and Mikasa and Armin. And Armin's body on the other side, right? So he must be like... stopping them from that. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, God. I mean, as a sheer episode, like, this has got to be up there with... Like, this is just up there and like one of my favourite episodes of the show. It's got to be like top 3. I say that, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Like, I know like episode 10. Is it episode 10 of season 2? Like the Mia episode? I really like that episode. But this was just like, it was just like non-stop. Just like highs and lows. And it never went fucking in between. It just went like, it was fucking like a ping pong table, just back and forth. Sasha got hurt, but I think she's fine though. She's not gonna die off that. If she does, I'll be pissed. But it's just tragic in so many ways. Like the title hero, like I could, you know. I mean, you can equate it to a lot of characters in this episode. Of course, like Armin's the biggest fucking hero of like hero of them all. He like just to take that head on and not stop, not like to not run, just take it fucking straight head on. So I'm guessing when he was telling Eren the plan, his idea was, I mean, he tricked him to the end. Have I ever lied to you? He says, I'm going to see the ocean, so before that happens, I'm going to get out of there, then it's up to you. Nah. I think it was ever his plan. So the idea was, I'm guessing him, like Eren falling down with his Titan was a stage. Like it was staged that way to keep. I don't know. I just think it is because it's like well, it has to be because he went down there and hardened the hole. So it was like, you know, it was basically killing two birds with one stone there. It was like, right, go down there, harden up, and he can get behind him and take him out. It's going to take me a while to get over this one. I'm glad I don't have anything else to react to today because I'm going to have to edit this though. But I'm mentally fucking drained. This show has done this to me like a few times. It's just fucking crazy, man. Just crazy. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying here. Trust me, I'm trying. I just like. I'm not sure there's ever been an episode that of a show that I've reacted to yet that's made me as speechless as this one, because I don't know where to fucking where to go. My whole the way my brain is working now is that it's not it's not working. Like my mind doesn't like compute correctly right now. So if I'm not, if I'm missing something and there's something that I could be talking about that would make this discussion more interesting, I'm not coming up with it. I'm sorry. When you come up to an episode like this, I'm not sure you can just sit down after and discuss the finer fucking details. I only wrote down 4 things and it's just, yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about fucking heroes, wasn't I? Like the title hero and how there could be many associated with that, but obviously Armin being obviously at the top. Marlowe is one. He was a rookie. Him himself, decided to change from the military police to the scouts because he always had that sort of that ideology of wanting to you know, be the best that humanity can be, and fight for it, and he did. He took control when humanity needed him most. So he's a hero, and he'll not be remembered for it because nobody that was around there even knew or cared. And that one kid, what's his name? I think it begins with like an F or something. Somebody commented like his name. But of course he would survive, wouldn't he? The one kid who was like clearly like the most like, oh, we're gonna die here. You know what I mean? That one, of course he would survive out of all of them. I hope that this like turns like, I hope this like gives them like a different mentality going forth, you know, forward. Like, I don't know, give them some spur of like, because the last thing I want them is to be like, we're just rode into fucking, you know, into death essentially, and like, you know what I mean? I don't want them to be like that complainer. Hanji coming back to fucking to open up Reiner's mouth by breaking his jaw open. That's fucking a hero coming in at the last second, you know, who we thought was dead but isn't. Eren and Mikasa taking out Reiner and Berthold, but at the cost of fucking Armin. It's hard to sit here and say it was worth it, but I have to say it was worth it because Armin decided it was. So it was his sacrifice that he chose to make for it to happen, and he's a fucking hero. He's my favorite character. So then on the other side of being hero, it's tragedy, and I think that, you know, Armin dying's huge fucking tragedy, but for the sake of it being worth it, I guess. On the other side, you have Levi, who is going to fail. You know what I mean? Like, all those people died for him to take out the Beast Titan, and he never managed to do it. I mean, he can still chase him down, I think, right? Because he's when Levi's in that mode of like, you know, I'm not like, I've got a fucking job to do. There's no, like, you know what I mean? Like, when Levi's focused, he's unstoppable. So there's still something that can happen there. I don't know if we'll be getting back to that immediately in the next episode. I don't know how the next episode starts. I really don't. So yeah. That's it. I don't think there's anything else like I can talk about. My mind's just confuzzled at the moment, and just erratic. so yeah, thank you everyone for watching. In the description below I've linked certain things. One of them is the Discord. If you want to get any information regarding my content, you can get yourself over there. You can also come talk to me or the community as well, about Attack on Titan or anything like that. And Patreon. So I do have a Patreon. If you do want to support me, that'd be very much appreciated. There's a bunch of different tiers and rewards depending on how much you want to support me with. So there's like $5 early access, gets you episodes a week early, and you get 4 episodes of Hunter x Hunter every week as well. So there's that. $10 a month, that is the full length. That gives you access to my full length library. Everything I react to gets a full length, including this. So if you want to see my full reactions to all of these shows, then that's what you want to go and get. Exclusive tier, that's the $15 a month. That gives you access to a bonus show that I'm currently reacting to, which is 7 Deadly Sins. So if you want to see my reactions to that, you can do that by become an exclusive tier. Elite tier, $50. Every time you pay $50, you'll get a choice of a show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It will go at the back of the list by about 7 shows. Might take me a while to get round to it, but I will do eventually. But if you don't want to wait that long and you want your show to be reacted to next, and you want to get God tier, which is $100. But that is all. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.